Welcome to the very mysterious theatrical venue that is Cambrian Hall. And it's the Pac-Man 8 Division World El Nino de Oro. This bout, so much hype surrounding this fight, and you can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Good defense there to stop that hook. He blocks that jab. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Good counter punching, swinging big and missing big with that hook. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Punch, counter punch. Can't score with that right uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The Venezuelan is rocked. Appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
You're fighting a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Did you see that? Pacquiao there got clipped clean. Beautiful counter punch. Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. He blocks the uppercut. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Those counter punches have to hurt. That uppercut can't get through. Nice counter shot. Talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Let's get it started in round three. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Perfect counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. When you watch lightweights, you expect. Did you see that? Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that one. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice work to avoid the left uppercut. And he scores with the counter. Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble. And Jorge Linares is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Linares in that lap. Here we go to the fourth round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Good defense stopping that jab. That counter shot lands. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early?
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. It is Riyadh season. Here comes
This bout is...
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has... You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. So close with that uppercut. Beautiful counter punch. Catch and shoot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Couldn't land that jab. Nice counter. How about that time counter shot? And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Perfect counter shot. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. There's a counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this. Did you see that? Crawford's legs are all over the place. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Good counter punching. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think light. Concentrate.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Straight right just misses. That counter punch caught him clean. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. Shot lands. The straight right just misses. They both want a highlight reel knockout. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. There's the bell for round three. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. counter shot. Punch, counter punch. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? The perfect counter lands. Crawford is dazed. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What are they telling me?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell.
Back at it in round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. And he scores with the counter. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Well done with that counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward seemingly with endless energy, John.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Crawford in trouble. And now they're right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. No rest for the weary. Good counter punch. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history books.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They exchange punches. Pensacola's finest is down. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
A shot from... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then...
There's the bell to start round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice counter punch. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. The jab doesn't quite connect. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger.
And that body shot folded in like an old t-shirt.
I've got to see that again.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Swing and a miss for that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering... There's the bell to start round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Missing with the left uppercut. Well done with that counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fighter is not interested in throwing. Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
It happened. You saw.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
this fight, and now you're gonna let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's gonna be confident. You gotta take that confidence away.
Hands back.
Win this fight? Right. You getting soft on me? Hey, the fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round.
Let's go.
Switch stance. That's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
This is going play. Keep doing what you're doing.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Want to fight?
Okay, now you're switching off. Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let him back into the fight.
Let's do it.
victory all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my
And here we are at Cambrian Hall as the giant chandelier provides light for what should be a fantastic showdown. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Tyson Fury. He stands an imposing 6'9" tall with the Gypsy King himself, Tyson Fury. This multi-time
This bout is...
Expectations are sky. We are expecting an all-action slugfest. He takes that jab. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. So much firepower here. Punch, counter punch. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That hook was off target. He threw a punch and just got countered. Threw the uppercut but did not score. Missed him with that uppercut. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And this fight is over. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I need to see that again.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch perfect. That must hurt.
What they say now. I like to welcome everybody out to the Samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one side.
There's no... Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. Deontay Wilder, bronze bomber, only 216 pounds.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny sky.
All right. This is like being at a carnival.
So here we go. Should be a good one. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's bombs away. Catch and shoot. A perfect counter lands. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. Their first 3 fights against each other were any indication, this is gonna be a barn burner.
Warfare is so important in boxing. And Tyson Fury is a modern-day warmonger. He knows how to get in your head before you've even stepped in the ring, before you've even laced up your gloves, before you've even got in the dressing room. Tyson Fury knows what to do to get under your skin. He'll make you hate him, love him.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to...
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That punch is beginning to take its toll. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He blocks that jab. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people... Hold that thought! Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. How did they survive that? Did you see that? And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their...
On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Straight right just misses. Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
Even... Listen to me. Are you okay? You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What? There's no...
All right, I went over the rules. Let's do it.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
Now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Right, let's get...
Let's go.
Roll the left up. Now you're letting back into the fight that round. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about...
Back.
Singles aren't working. Start doubling the jab. Switch off completely. Get your mind back on.
Let's do it. To me.
Breathe. Look at me. You all right?
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big.
Do your business.